Hi guys, welcome to this short video about how to destroy an old hard disk drive, something like this. This is a 2.5 inch from a laptop, but doesn't matter. It's pretty much the same also with a 3.5 inch from a desktop PC. These ones are a little bit more thin, usually should be less sensitive. So why are we actually working with the hard disks? The hard disks are the only place where computers are storing permanently data. These are rotating disks. Or for SSDs, there are microchips, but they can be destroyed in a similar way. So, of course, we have some data during runtime on the RAM, but when you shut down the computer, the data in the RAM is lost, so that you don't have to worry about that. So if you don't know how to remove a hard disk drive from PC or laptop, you will find plenty of videos on the internet and on YouTube. For PCs it's usually very easy, just remove the screws from the back and you will have access to that. For laptops it's much more difficult and you will have to find a video which is specifically made for the version or for the brand of the laptop where you want to remove the hard disk drive. But when you push on them, hope you can see that, it's a little bit bright outside, you can see they are not indestructible. You can, when you push down, you can cause already quite some damage on them. And yeah, if you put them down and step on them, yeah, it's almost for sure that they won't survive. You can also do something like that. You can be sure that it won't be readable just by plugging it into a reader. Of course, there are the disks themselves. The hard disk drive is part of several components, and the data is stored on the disks. What we damaged now, or what we damaged just by dropping it on the floor, that will be just the reading arms and the reading heads. So that means somebody who just finds it cannot just plug it into his PC or a reader or something like that and read the data out. That is probably more than 90% of the people will do, because they just put it into trash and then you can still read it. When you drop it to the floor, maybe from 3 feet high, step on it, yeah, there's a really good chance it won't be readable anymore just by plugging it in. But of course, if you want to invest a lot of money, you can still read it, because the like the discs, they won't be destroyed just because of that. And if you are an FBI agent, then probably people are interested so much into your data that they're willing to spend a lot of money to recover that. So if you're just like normal user, probably nobody will spend a couple of hundreds or even thousands of dollars to recover your data. If they can't read it, they will throw it away and yeah, it's done. So no risk for you. But if you are FBI agent whatsoever, maybe people will take this to an expert and then try to recover. It will be a little bit more difficult if you take a hammer, do something like that. You have to be careful. You don't. You should wear some glasses or something like that when you do that. So yeah, that's already pretty nice. Can you see the dent? It's almost impossible that the disk will survive, so we'll check on that and see if this is enough for as an extra protection. I'll open that thing now. So it was a little bit bright, or too bright outside. I almost couldn't see anything, and yeah, I didn't want to cause a huge mess outside because of broken discs. So I went inside and opened the case. I don't know why I was not able to remove this lid properly. There was either too much damage from a hammer, or maybe a screw left, which I didn't find. So, but anyway, you can see what's left from the discs. That's the remaining parts, and some here of the hard disk. And even if you are willing to spend $1 million, it won't be possible to recover this data. Not even FBI, CIA, or whatsoever will be able to recover this data. So it will be lost forever. You don't have to worry about that anymore. So you can see, I hope that I would be able to show you at least a dented disc. I have seen this before. Looks like, especially with this 2.5-inch hard disk drives, which I never had open. I had only the 3.5 inches open. So it looks like they are really way thinner and more sensitive, and it doesn't really need a lot to destroy them. 1 or 2 times with a hammer, and you are definitely good to go. Nothing to worry about that your data will be stolen. But of course, you don't have to open the case to make sure that you destroyed the hard disk drives or the disks themselves. So here I have another sample, where you can see that it has not even as much as a dent, only a little bit, but you can hear, and I'm shaking, that everything is in small pieces. So I can only recommend take it out of the laptop or computer, yeah, and go out with a hammer. Do whatever you have to do with the hammer. Hit it. Usually it is, you can see the disc usually is where you have something like round. If you're not sure, hit it on both sides and then shake. And then if you hear this sound, you know the thing is gone, totally unrecoverable. Yeah, problem solved. So that's it for now. I hope I was able to help you a little bit with that. If you have any questions or comments, just write to the comment section below, and I'm always happy to talk about these things. And if you like the video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.